Okay. So, wir are now in Mula, wie auch immer. However, I mean. And today is market day. It's only 200 meters in this direction. It was everywhere full, but here is much better now. And we drove now from our unit in Dalyan, and we came from Dalyan. This is what I wanted to say. And the room we had, I didn't film the room. There was an issue again with water, so this was solar thermal. What was the name of it? Do you remember the room?
Minta apart.
Minta apart. This was Minta apart.
Mint. Like the mint. Peppermint.
Like the mint. And exactly. There was no hot water at the end in the evening because this was a rainy day yesterday, and this was solar thermal. But this is okay at the end. Not a problem too much. But the problem was only that the owner lied to us and said gave us any reason why there's no warm water, and the next day even insulted the companion.
Yeah.
That she did not know how to work with the, how's it called, with the with the with the water equipment. How's it called in English? I don't know. Naja, how to open.
The day before,
Yeah.
he blamed it on the other guests.
Yeah, he blamed on the other guests, really, on the children.
Used up the water because they've been in the swimming pool.
Yeah. And then the next day he blamed the companion.
Yeah. And then the next day he blamed me that I am not able to use to open the hot water properly.
Yeah.
I did something wrong. With
So-
different in different rooms, in the kitchen and in the bathroom.
Yeah, this is there were 1, 2, 3, and yeah, but who cares? Mint apartment, Minta apartment,
Dalyan.
Dalyan, yeah.
Dalyan.
There's also no TV. We don't need a TV, but if you want to have a TV, there's no TV. And there's also
Only one air conditioner.
one air conditioning in the bedroom. So if you want to have a warm other room, this is not really possible because you can only heat the bedroom.
And the Wi-Fi was not working properly.
Exactly, Wi-Fi was also not working, really. So let's go to the market now, which is here. This is directly the middle town. I don't know what the blinking red light means here. Here's again a blinking red light. Does it mean? I don't know what it means. What bazaar? Here's red. The rest is blinking. Naja.
This is it, yeah.
It looked like. Otherwise, you can ask. So that's the bazaar.
You want bacon? Olive? Ich müsste mal
So, we have to go now here in this direction back and then left and then we are back. I suggest we go here over the road and then here a little bit along the shops and then right. Yeah, there was again a blinking red light here on the left side. Don't know what this means. It's blinking yellow now. So. I wanted to say is that the market, this was it. There was nothing really happening. There was only a little bit. There was only vegetables, not much else. A little bit shoes and that's it. Oh, this is the washing machine shop here. All the washing machines staying outside. And we go now to a different place, to a different town. A different town where there was Tuesday perhaps a bazaar. Perhaps there's something else, perhaps not. There's perhaps also only vegetables. Smoke gaming. What does it mean?
What's that?
Yeah, smoke gaming. So again, there's a little bit blue sky on the left. On the right side there's rain coming. And we are now in Stratonicea. We found it on the map. Oh, nice old olive trees here on the left and right side. These are hundreds of years old. They grow so slowly. And here on the right side it smells really like coal. That's what you have seen before. There was a coal-fired power plant, and Stratonicea was once a famous city. This was mentioned there. Entrance fee was, by the way, 40 only. 40, which is $2. And if you find in the map somewhere which are not located there on the tourist maps, you find in OpenStreetMap always such things here. Then you don't have to pay 400, 500 or there's even more, it's perhaps 600 for Ephesus. And then you are also the only guest here. Nice olive trees. It's well made here. In the West, the things are much better in condition. What I wanted to say is that in the West are things in much better condition than in the eastern parts. Yeah, but it doesn't mean that here is something here. Where's the... What's here on the right side? There's only a mud trail. Stratonicea Ministry. Where should we go now? Well, let's go on the right side here. What's this here? Is this reconstructed or what is it? Is this the original building? I know this is a later house. Oh, it seems like you can visit the house here. It's fitted with sensor fitted lights. So this was a bathhouse of someone, and this is from the later period. So you have here earlier Hellenistic, Roman and Turkish period, and this was connected also together with a mosque. And we can have a look into the house of this person. There's no lights anymore here. These are the lights. They're not working anymore. Ah, this one is working. It's fighting the survival fight. Yeah, this also means no, it's working. It's working. You can see something here. So.
IP-Signal verloren.
Oh. Everything a little small. Not bad. A little bit dark. And this is the Roman basement. I can see it directly from the Roman bricks here. Roman bricks here below. This is really well made. That's the best made museum you've ever been here. Even that there's no inscriptions, but there was even a map hand out. I don't know where this comes in here. Perhaps this was the basement? No, nothing to do with the things here. But this is in much better condition than all the other things what we have seen for even five times more money. Still no inscription, but oh, there's a dead end here. It's a house. Unfortunately, there's no inscription what it was. Perhaps in the beginning there was something. No. Only a general inscription for everything. So, this was some description. Oh, this looks nice. There with the floor here. That's the mosque. And this was a bathhouse. Hello. Merhaba. Günaydın. So this is now the Roman main part here. There's some excavations going on. There's one dude working and 20 women, it seems like, are watching. And it's so bright. I've forgotten my sunglasses now because it's what's this here? That's not original. There's such a figure, and then they put also such a thing here. This is completely wrong what they did here. They built a wall of these pieces completely wrong place. And the rocks there on top also don't look original. I think this is something collected. And the columns are also not original. Looks like. It's an old house here, 100 years old perhaps, and that's the main road here. And I think you can also walk there. Yeah, it seems like you can walk here around. That's the main road, and here's very much excavations going on. But again, there's only 1-2 persons working. The others sit around. It is how it is. And what you can see here is also mosaics again, Roman mosaics, really nicely built. And I think we can go in this direction here on the main part of the road here, of the column road. And where does it go here? There's many things. So there's ongoing excavations here again, and this is everything what they collected here. It doesn't look like that it has numbers here. No, it's only piled up here somewhere. That's crazy. For me it looks like an amateur, really like amateurish work here, what they do. Because they don't even use a metal detector. They dig here with a, how's it called? With a, not with the axe, but with a, oh, it's raining now. With a, something like this, you know what I mean. To dig some soil. And then they probably look with the eyes, perhaps not, but most of the people look in their cell phones. And then they indeed search again in the soil, but only with the eyes, not even with the metal detector. And they're also not recording where everything was found. And here they try to replace some pieces. This looks nice. And try to replace here perhaps the theater, pieces of the theater. That's a nice building here. And you can see even the architecture. This looks like the architecture of the Ali who built his mansion on the top of the mountain. It's the same construction style with the wooden pieces there around. And here, this is some old mansion again.
This is here from the Ottoman times.
Yeah, I know. This is from 1700 something. This is nearly falling apart there.
Pay attention. There might be.
Oh, there's even snakes. It's completely collapsed here. Oh, there's light. There's even light. A light switch. Electricity. So this was in use not too long ago. You shouldn't walk here. Oh, here's the furnace. Oh, what a nice roof here. Look at this. Nice made, and with all the what's also nice, what I really like, is all the, oh no, it's not inside. the how's it called?
There is the snake wood.
So it's 11:40 and now everyone disappeared to somewhere. It's completely empty. It's a little bit strange, but perhaps it's food time. It's food time, and this is what I collected, and it looks like, oh, it has some numbers. This has a number. Most of the pieces seem to have not a number. There's no number of anything. Here, freshly excavated, but only the big pieces. Oh, there are some numbers. I see some numbers here. Here are some numbers. Most of it does not have any numbers. And everything is lying here around. And there's some columns still standing there under the soil. So, oh, nice. Very nice. This is unexpected. That's completely unexpected here. That's the first thing is it's for free. And the second is it is unexpected here. This we haven't planned. We wanted to go to Iassos. Went the wrong road, and we are, I think, 200 meters away from Iassos, and this is a different museum here. This is, I don't know what the museum, but this looks really nice here. This is the best, not the best what I have seen, but additionally really nice. This is the pieces we got from everywhere here. This is such a amphora looking like, and these are some collected pieces it look like here, from perhaps Iassos even, or some other museum. There's here so even an inscription what it is here, and it's for free. Nice, very nice. There's here everywhere written what it is. That's much better than other things we have seen. So it makes absolutely sense to go to some places, and by the way, this was not in my card, here in my map, I mean, this museum. Here's some Hellenistic inscriptions again here. Pieces from some buildings here, perhaps a grave. Nice figures here. This looks really nice, this looks really nice. I've never seen this such good shape here. You can see this somewhere in the museum. Such things here. It is a really small museum here. You walk one time around and then you're through. So I will go here with you around. It's also Greek here. These are everywhere Greek inscriptions here. For example, a huge plate, nice. More. Here's also something, yeah, it's also, but it's not really visible anymore. That's really nice. completely unexpected here. There's something from somewhere. What's this here? This is also some parts from somewhere. This is red. This is closed. This doesn't mean so much. This doesn't work. What's this? Some flying insect. Why is this closed here? It's because of the collapsing roof here. Oh, it's raining again. The landscape, by the way, is completely different. We have now olive trees here. That's nice. For free. And quickly walk around. This is really nice. This is some kind of, looks like Christian part. Yeah, also some strange things. Ravenna 1991. We have here a mosaic again. Piece. Not much left. And here is even. No, this is solid here. Another mosaic. Some other pieces here. That's it. That's a quick walkthrough. Oh, here was also a statue once. What nice statues. Here. With this especially there. So, and we go now to Yassos. This is some kind of temple here. This is perhaps original temple which was staying here. Let me have a quick view. It's a little bit raining. What's this here? Oh, this is the other side. You can see it. There's also some pieces staying around here. Some columns. Nice. That's a nice museum. A quick little museum. We go now to Yassos. So, Yassos. I forgot how the name of the town is now today called, and there's even a gum tree. Oh, there's more than one. There's all gum trees here. That's interesting. And they tried to do something, but at the end it looks still a little bit trashy. And the museum we have been before, this was the Balik, the fish market, the ones, and everything around here. This was Yassos at the end, the famous Yassos town. In the distance there's some ships there. And this there is also part of Yassos. And here's the other part of Yassos. So Agora, Teatro and Balik Pasari, this is where we have been. The fish market. And here is Agora, this is the public place, and Teatro, this is the theater. And this is how it looks. Oh, the color is gone here. There's a theater, and there's from top there. Oh, this looks not too bad. Ah, this is the fish market. This is where we have been, the fish market. By the way, there's no inscription here. And there's the fish market. I don't know. We are here, 22, is this the entrance? Underwater piers. Oh, this. City defense walls, I don't know where we are. Aqueduct. Everything here. It's everything here. Ah, there's the entrance. One. No. There's more than one. Because there's several aqueducts perhaps. Going here. Aqueduct. 4? What's this? Huh. But when we came into the town, we have also seen there already some old structures. This is for free now. Again. So you don't know if something is for free. Here nice olive trees. The sun must come out soon again. There's from time to time some showers here and then it's the sun coming out. And it's currently 18 degrees. I'm here with a t-shirt. It's okay for the moment with the sun. And there the compagnon is fully. Here you can see the sun is soon coming out again. So, I like these arches. And they survive thousands of years. That's the Agora. Jesus, what a text here. Principal square of the city. Yeah, this is very old at the end. Yassos also. Yassos is, I think, 400 BC. And this one is even Tombs of Graveyard. This is nearly 1000 BC. This is so old, unbelievable. So that's the entrance. Agora is the public place. Oh, there's now cows going through here. Through the old ruins. There was an excavation and you can still see here how flat everything is here still. This is so flat, it's unbelievable flat, everything here. You couldn't build a house so flat for the next 20 years. And here were several strong earthquakes. Columns there. Everywhere here, the public place. There was also somewhere a basilica erected. Let me go in this direction, not here. And this was some kind of entrance. Ah, this is the teatro. That's a small teatro. That's a really nice theater. A really small theater. Really nice looking theater. Then let's go to the theater. I've never seen such a small, nice theater. Oh, should go. We can go up here. So here there were some figures staying around and you can see here the flowers. Let's go inside here, and here again everything flat. 1970. So this was perhaps remade here, or someone did some engravings. I think this was remade then. This is different here. Then this was remade 1970 here. Okay. This explains it a little bit. And only these pieces were left here. This was also remade here. Yeah, this is clear. This here, because this is cement here on the corners, and the rest around is gun. It looks really nice. This looks like a nice theater here. This looks like a really very nice theater. Let's go upstairs here. That's not the highest point, but this is with the cement definitely not well made. And then we go here. That's perhaps one of the higher points, not the highest. Nice. That's really nice here. That's a really nice theater. Imagine to sit here and have your show And this is still possible. Several hundred people here. Having here perhaps 200, 300 if it's completely full. Nice. What's the cow shepherd doing there? It's not the first time he's going through, I think. So, and this is, oh, there's still excavations going on. There's the theater, and they have put everything to the side, or here it's lying around, like in the other excavation place we have seen. And the smaller pieces then are taken by the people and gone over time because they can't take it, everything with them. And oh, nice. This must have been really a nice, huge place here, with columns here around here, columns re-erected here, and everywhere full around, and then here a flat place here around. A really flat place, and then there on top, you can see this. Oh, there was even a lower floor here. A much lower floor, and there you can see how there is something lying in the natural condition there. And there are excavations in the middle from some older stuff. Here the column. Nice material. There. And if they bite, this can hurt really heavily. And this was under the brick here. I only wanted to see the brick here. I've never seen such an animal in general in real life. So I will put his brick again here, and then he can see if he finds another place or not. Interesting. Never seen such an animal. So this must have been really an impressive place here, especially because this is here the agora with the columns here all around, and then here the older parts here below, and there are some graves here. Also, you can see this, some tombs here below, which are falling apart there. And on top was this flat place there. You can see it, the flat pieces of rock here. This one, and then this was a flat place with the columns. Unbelievable. And here on the right side, the ocean, the theater, and everything. What's there? There on top the other buildings. Now everything here is full with olive trees here. Olive trees. And everything in usage. Everything gone.